Hi everyone. So our next topic is representation using complement method. So in order to represent negative numbers, we have to move for two methods. One is sign magnitude form, another one is complement form. Already we covered sign magnitude form. Now the second method is complement form, right? So again, these complement forms are classified into two types. One's complement form and the second one is two's complement form. Okay, these two complement forms are applicable only for binary number system, right? So one's complement form and two's complement form, these two are applicable only for binary number system. Binary number system means what? R equals to 2, that means base 2 system, R equals to 2. So that means when you observe this one's complement form, this can be treated as R minus one's complement form, right? Here R equals to how much? 2. This is one's complement form. If I am taking R minus 1, that means what? 2 minus 1. So what you will get? 1, right? So that means R minus 1 complement form, and in the same way R's complement form, where R equals to how much? 2, right? That means if you take any base R system, there is a possibility for two types of complement forms. One is R's complement form, another one is R minus 1's complement form. If you take any base R system, so the possible number of complement forms are two. One is R's complement form, another one is R minus 1's complement form. In our subject, most of the situations we are using a binary number system, so that's why we are using 1's complement form and 2's complement form, right? So but in case of any other base R system, there is a possibility for R's complement form and R minus 1's complement form. For example, if you observe here base 10 system, where R equals to how much? 10, right? So for this base 10 system, base 10 means a decimal system. For this decimal system, we have two types of complement forms. One is R minus 1's complement form, that means 10 minus 1, that equals to 9's complement form. And in the same way R's complement form, that is R is nothing but here base 10, so the 10's complement form. For base 10 system, otherwise decimal system, so we have two types of complement forms. One is 9's complement form, another one is 10's complement form. In the same way, if you observe the second example, base 8 system, for this base 8 system, we have 8's complement form as well as 7's complement form. Okay, these complement forms can be used to represent the negative numbers. Okay, in order to represent negative base 8 system, we have to go for these 8's complement form and 7's complement form method. 1's and 2's complement form, these two are applicable only for binary number system. That means R's complement form and R minus 1's complement form, where R equals to base 2 system, right? So same thing can be applicable for any base R system, so to represent negative numbers, right? So this is introduction about the complement form methods. Okay, now we will move on to one's complement form method. The next one is one's complement form. So what is meant by this one's complement form? So now invert the bits, that means 1 to 0 and 0 to 1 in the true binary representation to obtain one's complement of number. Invert the bits in true binary representation to obtain the one's complement form number, right? That means the given bit is 1, then you can take the invert part of that bit, that is 0. You have 0 means you can take invert of that particular bit, that equals to 1. Then you will get your one's complement form. Otherwise, you can choose the alternative method, that is whatever the number given in binary format, you can simply subtract that numbers from the all ones. So here I will take one example, 1 0 1. This is our example. Okay, so for this number 101 means 5 in decimal, which is equals to 5, right? So for this number I have to find out one's complement form. Okay, already we have a statement like invert the bits in the true binary representation to obtain the one's complement form number, right? If I invert this particular number, what you will get? So 1 means obviously you can take 0, 0 means obviously you can take 1, 1 means 0. Here I am writing 0, 1, 0. So this is one way. Okay, so alternate way. First you can take, this is the given one is a 3-bit binary number, so you can take all 3 ones. Okay, that means 1 1 1. From this number you can remove the given number, that is 1 0 1. Okay, now you can remove 1 minus 1 means obviously you will get 0. 1 minus 1 means 0, and 1 minus 0 equals to 1 only, right? 1 minus 1 equals to 0. Okay, whatever the binary number is given, that number can be removed from all ones. Okay, then you will get ones complement form of that particular number. Here the given number is 101. This number can be removed from all ones. And the next example, 1001. Okay, we have two methods. Okay, one is directly inverting the bits. Okay, then I will get 0 1 1 0. So what is the alternate way? Just you can remove that number from all ones. Here I am taking all ones. That means the given number is 4-bit number. So that I will take 4 ones, and from these ones I will remove this given binary number, right? That is 1 0 0 1. So 1 minus 1. So while considering a decimal one and binary one, the value should be same. Okay, decimal one, binary one, both are same only. Okay, the value cannot change, right? So here 1 minus 1 means obviously you will get 0, and 1 minus 0 means you will get 1, and 1 minus 0 means you will get 1, and 1 minus 1 means 0. Okay, so this is your ones complement form of given binary number, that is 9, right? 1001 means what? Decimal equivalent 9, right? So this is the way you have to find out the ones complement form of any given binary number. Okay, you can use this method, otherwise you can use this method. While removing the given binary number from all ones means that is inverted operation only. And the next one is 2's complement form. Here 1's complement form plus 1 equals to 2's complement form. Okay, so here I am writing 1's complement form plus 1 equals to 2's complement. Here first example 101, right? 101. So 2's complement form of the 101. So first you need to calculate 1's complement form. After that you can add plus 1 to that particular 1's complement form number. Then you will get a 2's complement form number, right? So just you can take the inversion of this particular bit. So then you will get 1's complement form 0 1 0. So this is your 1's complement form, right? So for this you need to add plus 1. Okay, that means here I am adding plus 1. What you will get? 1 plus 0, 1 only. So 1 as it is, and you will take 0. So for given 101, the 2's complement form is 0 1 1, right? So this is your required 2's complement form. In the same way, next example, so 1001. Okay, so for this the 1's complement is 0 1 1 0. This is your 1's complement form. For this you need to add plus 1, 0 1 1 1 as it is, and remaining bits you can kept as it is. Okay, 0. So you will get 0 1 1. Okay, this is your 2's complement form of 1001. So this is about 1's complement form method and 2's complement form method. That means if you take any binary number, this is the method to find out the 1's complement form and 2's complement form.